All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the drive-through for a little delayed start. But we're going. Here we go. We're in 2.5 now. This is a tough section of notes, so I want you to pause the video and read the situation. So, this is kind of a confusing scenario here, okay? You've got Carlos and Clarita, and they at some point made some money in a lemonade stand, okay? And then they put their money into a bank account, and it has earned 5%. Remember that 5% is 0.05 interest annually. Annually means every year. Okay? All right. So they now currently have $382.88, $382.88. How much will that be 5 years from now? Given the facts listed above, how can the twins figure out how much the account will be worth 5 years from now when they are 20 years old? Describe your strategy and calculate the balance. Okay, so we currently have $382.88. Okay? In 1 year, how much will that be? Well, we're gonna go up by 5%. So if you remember how to go up by 5%, you could multiply by 0.05 and then add that to 382.88. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to multiply it by 1.05, which is 105%. So what that means is you take the 100% that you had and you increase it by 5%. That's that 5% increase. So when you do that, go ahead and do it in your calculator right now. You get $402.02. Okay? Now if you take that and multiply it by 1.05, after 2 years, you have $422.13. Okay? Multiply that times 1.05. You get $443.23. Multiply that times 1.05. And you get $465.39. Multiply that times 1.05. And you get $488.66. Okay? So that's how much money they will have when they turn 20. Okay, Carlos calculates the value of the account 1 year at a time like we just did. And again, we don't have to do that because we did that on our own already. I think it was 66 cents, but let me make sure. Yeah. Okay, now, Clarita thinks Carlos is silly calculating the value of the account 1 year at a time and says that he could have written a formula for the nth year and then evaluated his formula when n equals 5. Write Clarita's formula. Would you remember this? It's equal to the original value times the increase to the n power. So, we started with 382.88. We increased by 1.5 to the n power. Okay? So, let's try that. What would f of 5 be? It would be 382.88 times 1.05 to the 5th power. And what do you get? You get 488.66. Sweet. That's much easier. Okay, so Carlos was surprised that Clarita's formula gave the same account balances as year by year. Explain away? Well, the best way I can explain it to him is this is what we're trying to learn. This is it. We need to write that down in our notes. That's how you do geometric series or exponential growth. Okay? I can't remember how much money we earned that summer. Remember, this money was made back a long time ago. They forgot about it until they found that bank statement. I wonder if we can figure out how much we deposited in the account 5 years ago. So check this out. So what's Carlos is going to do? Well, he's going to do it the slow way. If we want to go up the ladder, instead of multiplying, we are going to divide by 1.05. So let's get the calculator out. 364.65 divided by 1.05. And that's 347.29 divided by 1.05. 330.75 divided by 1.05. 314.99 divided by 1.05. And you get $299.998, which is $300.00 rounded. Oh, we made $300 that summer. It was 5 years ago. Well, Clarita evaluated her formula for n equals -5. And again, Carlos is surprised that they get the same results. Explain why it works. Well, look, f of -5, so 5 years ago, again, this is where we started. We would have 382.88 times 1.05 to the -5th. And I want you to put that in your calculator and look what you get. You get just about exactly $300, $299.99, just like we did before. This is what math is for. It saves us time. It allows us to be smart and lazy. All right. So I don't love the rest of this, so we're going to kind of go through it fast. But basically what this is telling you is that we can use Carlita's way to figure out any amount of time. So what if we wanted to take the money out a half a year from now? Well, that would be f of 1/2, or which I'm going to put as f of 0.5 is 382.88 times 1.05 to the 1/2 power, or to the 0.5 power, whatever is easier for you. This is easier for me to put in my calculator, so I'll change it to 0.5. You get 382.88 times 1.05 to the 0.5 power. And what do you come up with? $392.34. So if they take it out right now, that's how much they're going to be paid. Okay? Now, Carlos's way would not work. We couldn't go back to the table and say, oh, we'll just average these two. Because if you average those two, you do not get this answer. Because this is not linear growth. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here pretty soon. And I don't care all that much about this stuff. I just want to show you that in this section of the PDF, this dotted line would be the linear growth, and as you can see, this filled in line has a slight curve to it. Well, the reason why you can't simply just average between 0 and 1 to get f of 1/2 is if you think about what 1/2 would be, this is where it would be. It's just a little bit too high. And I guess that's what I want you to know about exponential growth. Here's linear growth. It's very dependable. This is what exponential growth looks like. it starts slow, so during this period of time, you'd rather be the blue line. But as you give it patience, once it gets to here, that red line starts to climb super high, exponential growth, where this linear stuff stays more predictable. So give the homework a great shot, or give the free practice a great shot, and we'll see you next video. Boom!